Good morning, dear hearts. We are at lesson 80, and please subscribe. Today's lesson, let me recognize my problems, plural, have been solved. There's a slight nuance because yesterday's lesson was let me recognize my problem, one, singular, so it can be solved. Well, the truth is we really only have one problem, and that problem has been solved. In today's lesson, multiple times it says one problem, one solution. One problem, one solution. I think they're trying to make a point here because the truth is we only do have one problem, and we know that that is our belief in separation. But we have to be able to recognize that problem. We cannot do anything without awareness. So until I have awareness of my problem, then I will keep it, because if I'm not even sure of what it is, I certainly cannot find the answer. So today's lesson is saying, well, here, I'm giving you the answer because I'm going to let you know for sure what the one problem is that you have. All of our problems, truthfully, even though in this world we see them as many, they are one. Just like in this world we see the sonship as many, and there's just one. This world is a world of multiples. Multiple problems, multiple people, multiple reasons for being upset and angry, multiple egos. But there is only one. We come from a world, a truth, a reality of oneness. And so in oneness, there is only one. It makes everything so much easier. It truly does. So when we're told that all of our problems are the same, we're told, and you can recognize the answer because the problem has been identified. And again, we have to identify it first. When we identify our one problem, then we can avail ourselves of the solution that has been given us. And the answer is always going to be the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is always going to be the one who brings me peace and takes me out of conflict that I believe is real. So when I am able to follow the Holy Spirit, then I will realize that all of my problems have indeed been solved. Every single one of them. The solution, it says, is inherent in the problem. And the problem must be gone because God's answer cannot fail. So, in the practicing for today, we want to close our eyes as we often do. And to, go into that space and recognize that our problems have indeed been solved. And when we recognize that, when we have that recognition of all problems have been solved, then we will be out of conflict, we will be in peace, at peace, and we will be free. Salvation will be at hand. That is how we find our salvation. That is how we find our freedom, by recognizing and bringing my problems, all of my problems, to the light. My problems, as I believe them to be, are the darkness. When I am ready to bring them to the light, I am willing to bring them to the light, now they will be resolved for me. It really isn't difficult. It really is not at all difficult, but the first step is always going to be that awareness. And throughout the day, with whatever appears to be distressing in any way, for any specific problem, it says, let me recognize this problem as I'm experiencing it now, right now. Whatever comes up in my day, this problem, that's been solved. I don't have to take this on. And so we spend the day in a day of happiness and freedom, and to decide I'm not going to collect any more grievances today. I'm not going to take on any more problems or judgments. I'm free, and I want to remain that way. So that's the lesson for today. And it does say that, do not deceive yourself about what the problem is, that you must recognize it has been solved. In this world, we like to sometimes make our problems really big. That's part of who we think we are. We'll talk more about that another time. So that's it for today. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please be here tomorrow when we start our next review. Excellent. Great space to be as spring begins. Pray and push and breathe. Namaste.